the funny thing about Ron is, yeah, his mom was a raging alcoholic. Still is, as far as I know. But this is a funny story about that. And
funny true story about raging alcoholics.
Yes, a funny true story about raging alcoholics that I'm going to share with you now. So Ron is at his house playing Dungeons and Dragons because, that's what you do when you have that big of a list. And my friends are all sitting around.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I have one that comes out now and then. Ron has a permanent one that makes him sound like Sylvester.
That's really unfortunate.
But, I can't say anything bad about it. He makes fun of it, too. That's the only reason I'd make fun of it, because, But, anyway, his mother comes into the house. Now, they're all gaming in the living room, and there's, like, a bar, between the kitchen and the living room. Ron is sitting with his back against the bar, which means no one can see him if you're in the kitchen. His mother comes in from the back door into the kitchen, sees Ron's friends, doesn't see Ron. She starts screaming, "Where the fuck is Ron? He said he was gonna take out the trash with that lazy fucker." And keep in mind, she keeps calling him a lazy fucker, even though he's had the same job for 10 years and she hasn't worked in his life.
Right.
That lazy fucker said he was gonna take it out. And they're about to point at Ron to show her where he is. And Ron holds up, a finger to his lips. Just, reaches over, grabs an empty Mountain Dew bottle. Pretends to...
Glass or plastic?
Back then, glass.
Okay, that's probably important.
Yeah. Grabs it, pretends like he is pulling the pin on a hand grenade, and lobs it over his shoulder, over the counter, and hits her square in the forehead. And everyone is watching this, and it just stops her mid-sentence. And Ron just gets up from behind the counter as, "Go to fuck to bed, you drunk old bitch!" And, because he has literally just gotten off because it is a shitty job at a non-union paper company that pays a lot of its employees under the table. He's gotten off a 22-hour shift and decided he wanted to play D&D. And, he is playing D&D, but yeah. She comes in to start screaming at him, as she does every day, and this is just it. He has had the breaking point. He admitted later he did not know that he was going to hit her. He thought he was just going to startle her. But it was just magical from the stories I've heard of everyone there. Of course, the other thing to keep in mind about Ron is that he is one of the most frightening dodgeball players I have ever played with. Ron...
Good arm?
He has an arm like it is goddamn steel spring-loaded. Because I like dodgeball. I've played some dodgeball. Dodgeball is all good fun as far as I'm concerned. I never want to be in front of a ball that he has thrown because I'm pretty sure it would cause an internal bleeding. I mean, I cannot... It's dodgeball. They don't move fast. That's why you use them in dodgeball. I have seen him throw them so fast I couldn't see them move. It's like they went between point A and point B without traveling through the space between. He created a wormhole.
Yes.
And it's just one of those, no, never. I'll always be on your team, man. That's fine. You ever want to play, let me know. Never. But yeah, I like dodgeball. It's fun because I was always the fat kid who could dodge. No one ever expected. Especially when you play, well, in this version of dodgeball, when you catch the ball, it turns another person, or it puts someone out on the other team, or the person who threw the ball is out on the other team, and you can bring someone back in on your team. Because that was the version a lot of my friends played, and be like, alright, and I'd just wait for them to throw and catch the damn ball. Every time. They're like, that's not fair. Well, throw better. But I've actually seen people that Ron hit with a dodgeball come away with it with black eyes. Yeah.
Has he ever tried baseball?
Yes, they threw him off of the team because he played softball and he broke someone's jaw. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, he has everything about him that makes you go, this guy is weird, this guy is creepy, there's something wrong with him. But somehow he is just one of those people that has a heart of gold and isn't as creepy as he seems. Though the first Otakon I ever went to him, I ended up carrying around about $2,500 in pornography for him. He literally went, because he had been there like 6 times before, and he went, hey man, you want to come shopping with me? I need someone to help carry my stuff. Like, okay. I seem to have a couple things. I was carrying about 7 large bags full of very expensive pornography. You know, model kits, statues, anything really. And I'm just like, huh, this is more porn. This porn is actually worth more money than probably... You know, this porn is worth more money than probably all of the pornography I have seen in my life. You know, any of the pornography I have actually owned, which hasn't been much, because internet.
Right.
But yeah, I'm carrying it around just going, I don't know how to handle this situation. And, my friend, of course, had not informed me that there was someone else coming to join us for the shopping, which was his very nice, very cute friend, Paige.
Uh-huh.
So, she walks up and goes, oh, porn! What did you get? And looks at me. And I was like, it's mine. I got blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm just sitting there going, please warn me when there's going to be a cute girl and I'm carrying a small that country's national debt in pornography. I don't want to be in this situation. At least not without advanced warning.
Right.
And that was also the same time that my friend Eric ended up buying... Because the Cool Devices box set, because she walked up to him and went, Eric, you've got to get this. This is amazing. And he's like, all right. Because cute girl tells you to buy porn.
Uh-huh.
You buy porn. Or he says, what the hell are you going to do in that situation? Better just say no, but, you know. But, that was just the most surreal moment for me, because I'm carrying around enough porn that it would actually be worthwhile to mug me. And it's only about half of what he bought, because he's carrying the other half. And we hadn't even stopped shopping at that point. He was still walking around. And it turned out, he admitted later, he saves up all year, all of his spare money, you know, so that he can go to Otakon and buy porn. And that's all he buys. Now, I gotta admit, I'm sure this man has a very impressive collection. I've never seen it because he has actually a heavy-duty, office-sized filing cabinet that he keeps it in, which is actually padlocked shut in 3 different locations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, none of it's illegal. He bought it all on the open market at Otakon. But the thing is, Ron doesn't discriminate about the porn he buys. He just buys it. If he sees it, he buys it. I mean, if he sees one type of porn that looks better than another type of porn, he'll buy that. Or, you know, like, the art is better. That's the only real discrimination. That's all. He doesn't need more detail than that. So, at one point, his sister was dating a person who was on the run for, murder.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And the police raided his house. So everyone's immediate reaction was, I hope no one got into Ron's filing cabinet. Because Ron will go away. And then Ron was like, no, they asked if they could look inside of it. And I told them why. Or I asked them why. You're looking for a murderer. Do you think he would fit in there? And they said, well, what do you keep in there? And I'm like, personal documents. They are my personal documents. You don't need to see them. If you want to see them, you can get a warrant for that cabinet. Because I pay rent here, which means I am a tenant and I have tenants' rights. So, blah. And, you know, they actually came back with a warrant. Because I guess they thought he had drugs or something in there, even though Ron has never, and says he will never touch anything other than alcohol. I guess is fair. But, personally, I fear alcoholics more than I do stoners. But, yeah, Ron just, he showed it to them, they left, and he is not in jail, so I guess he doesn't have anything horrifying. Though I'm sure they left, the officers had nightmares afterwards. Oh, and here's, but, yeah, I know those officers had to have left there going, I don't understand it, Bob. You know, why would anyone collect that? Though the models were everywhere, so I think that's one of the reasons. Well, the porn statues were everywhere, so I think that's probably one of the reasons they were interested about the locked filing cabinet.
Maybe.
Because, you know, when you've got statues of, you know, what look like schoolgirls, and also lots of statues of Zoids. Well, actually, I think he actually owned every single Zoids action figure. I'm just making the floor in here wood too because OCD. I mean, there's not like a line of dirt around the top up there. Alright, how much sugar cane do you have?
20.
Alright, I think there's some back in the chest. If we save up till we have 30, we can, build some bookcases, I guess. This is actually one of those maps where, looting on a sword would be extremely useful.
Yeah?
This is actually the first time I've ever said that sentence. Looting on a sword would be useful. Alright. I think,
I think it stopped.
Give us...
That may be a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll open the hole back up. That's what she said.
I think it stopped.
There's probably too much light. I probably need to make a door. Yeah, I think it has stopped. Oh, that's not right.
Let's see, we need 45 books for full bookcases. And at 3 sugarcane per book, and 3 books per bookcase. That's, you're good at math.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so how many books do we need? 35?
45.
Oh, 45. So we need 100 and... Wait, hold on. 140?
I don't know.
Well, 45 plus 45 plus 45 would be the formula since we need 3 per bookcase.
What?
Well, we need 3 books per bookcase. We need 45 bookcases.
No, 15 bookcases.
15 bookcases. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we need 40. I think we only need... I don't know. I can see the future. No, I have no idea at this point.
Hey, iron.
I have some more sugar cane. But I don't know. My brain shut down a while ago. It might end up being soon that we have to call this because I'm getting pretty tired. Give us more sugar cane. At this point, I'm ready to rip up the farm and just say ta-da.
Alright, let's go see what we can make.